Welcome back. Well, December is here. The summer heat is something that many of us will be exposed to during the course of this festive season. Proper skin care is important because our skin is the largest barrier against infection that we have. Now, keeping our skin healthy and moist helps keeps this barrier strong. Our next guest is an expert in offering a range of treatments such as cosmetic, injectable, IV drips, treatments of acne, pigmentation, scarring, sunburns, wrinkles, and more. Dr. Mathobela Matjekane is here in studio, and we're going to talk about all things skin. Doctor, it's great to have you on the show. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you so much.
Now, our skin is our biggest organ, and we need to protect it because it protects us. I want to talk about this whole sunscreen thing. You know, it's big in the summer, but it seems like in other seasons we tend to abandon it. Why is sunscreen important?
Sunscreen is very important because there is quite a lot of skin damage that we can do when we don't protect our skin. And the sun is the main cause of damage that can affect our skin. So it's very, very important that we protect our skin, because if you don't protect your skin, you run the risk of getting even skin cancer from not using a good sunscreen.
I want to talk about sort of changes in our skin from when we are little to when we grow up. So, you know, when we're little, all we, use is like a basic soap and then, a basic cream or Vaseline. But as we grow older, it seems like we need to pay more and more attention to our skin in terms of toning, in terms of moisturizing. What happens in that process of growing up that leads our skin to being so vulnerable to so many things that really could go wrong?
Basically, when we grow older, we get exposed to a lot of oxidative pollution out there. As a result, our skin and our aging process starts being accelerated, as well as the diet that we eat. So all those factors do affect the way our skin responds over a long time. And that can lead to premature aging, obviously, as well as other medical conditions that do affect people, can in the long run affect their skin as well.
There are so many trends and treatments that are all over the show these days. People have different treatments that they like and use. People can go from vampire facials to skin peels to any other treatment that they find is in trend at the moment. Should we be following trends when it comes to our skin, or should we really target our skin specific needs, and how do we get that insight?
The most important thing is to basically start with seeing a medical professional. If you've got a good skin, you want to maintain that, and one needs to know what are the products that they need to do to maintain their skin. And in cases whereby people are having a problem with their skin, like acne, pigmentation, as well as aging, aging is wrinkles, and you just don't like the texture of your skin. And then it's very advisable that one considers going to a medical professional who will then guide and say, okay, this is what you need for your skin, because there are a whole lot of treatments out there. And if people are not careful, we do see cases whereby people come in and their skin is bent. And to reverse the effects of that, it takes quite a long time to do that.
And what about those who can't necessarily afford to go see a health practitioner or a beauty therapist about their skin problems? What are sort of the basic things to do to make sure that you just maintain healthy skin?
Obviously, or firstly, one of the most important things is always hydrate, meaning drink enough water, which is very, very important in keeping a certain level of hydration in your body. Especially now in summer when we go out, you'll be surprised the amount of water that we lose on our bodies without actually noticing that. And secondly, a basic normal wash for your skin, that is very important. And also with women, makeup, always make sure that you wash your face twice a day and have a moisturizer that has got good ingredients inside, like vitamin E, vitamin C, and just make sure you stay away from anything that is not well recommended in terms of lightening the skin and all that, because some of the products can harm the skin in the long run.
Absolutely. I want to talk about just what happens in your practice. So what are some of the most popular treatments that you're exposed to, or what are people wanting to get done with their skin? What are people's most common complaints, if I can put it like that?
I think trend is coming now. Most people want to glow. Everybody just want to have that lift, that spark, that glow on their skin. So that is coming up quite often. And obviously we are seeing quite a lot of people coming in with acne and post-acne scarring. So these people have had acne for a very long time, and now they've got very bad scarring on their face, and they're just tired of putting on makeup every day. They just want to walk around without having to worry that, oh, I have to put on makeup, or they don't feel very confident about their skin. So that's the kind of trends that we're seeing coming through.
And lastly, I've always heard that we should never go to bed with makeup. Why is makeup so bad?
Obviously,
to go to bed with.
Your skin needs to breathe. Your skin needs to recover. So if you are layering it, you are preventing that whole normal physiological process that must happen to your skin. So it's very important that we give ourselves breaks. It also helps with rejuvenating your skin, and just to give it a spark, you know, not always covering it up and all that.
All right, doctor, I will never ever go to bed with a face full of makeup.
That's very important.
Thank you so much for your time. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's Dr. Mathobela Matjekane talking to us about the importance of taking care of one's skin, and of course the treatments that you can ensure that you have a healthy, beautiful skin. And if you don't have money or can't afford these treatments, there's a basic skin routine that you can follow, and of course it's just getting your skin clean, not sleeping with makeup, and staying hydrated. Time for a quick break.